Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Chris Bassett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Trevor Larnach, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late. And now 1-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Get out of town. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 17th of the year. And the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And now Brooks lead. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The shortstop takes the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third.
And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases. And so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
Luke Keeschel in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
The 1-1. Foul ball there. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And a foul ball. Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, A former first-round pick back in 2019. 2 outs, base is empty. Stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Twins get one on this homer. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Joe Ryan.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That takes care of Springer. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
In the air, right field, Wallner. And there are two down.
Batting third, designated hitter, Vladimir.
Two down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a strike in there. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. Bassett back to work. Outside low, and that's ball one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering down in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
James Outman.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. And downstairs, Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Here's Royce Lewis. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
Julien, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
That's a ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory,
2-2.
get yourself into scoring position.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Out to center, Lucas. And there's two away. And here's the catcher, Mickey Gasper. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. And another ball. Right down to shoot, and it's 3-1.
great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
0-1.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger, the next to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. One down, base is empty. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count 2-1. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system, and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the catcher,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Lined into right. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. Swung on, belted. Back there. Hits the top of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the lineup flips over. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brooks Lee. Grounded out his first time up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner on the go. And that is out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Went down on strikes his first time through. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Matt Wallner. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back. And gone. He nails one out to right. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to their lead. It's 5-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One down. And now the first baseman, Edouard Julien. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
He swings and fouls one off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. And that is out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, James Outman. Struck out swinging his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And strike 2.
1 and 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Inside, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And that one handled on to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But the Twins get a 3-run shot, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Toronto, and the batter now, Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2
No
strikes.
balls, 2 strikes.
And
1
there's a
ball,
ball.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in
Batting
front there.
eighth,
Just needs to let the ball
first
travel a
baseman,
little more, and his timing will be back on
Fred.
track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And they'll do it again. And that
Ball 1.
skips in the dirt.
1 and 2. Ball.
And that's
No.
outside.
Ball.
And that's ball 3.
3 balls.
Really
2
good
strikes.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, speared at first. Julian takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the
Batting
bottom of the
ninth,
third.
second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. That one just misses.
Too close for me,
1
partner,
ball,
to take
2
that
strikes.
0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Hit in the air, left field. Martin makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back,
Jays.
and now on the mound to start the fourth,
Number
Yariel
29.
Rodriguez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Rodriguez.
So digging in,
Leading off
Royce
for the
Lewis.
Twins, third
Fly to
baseman,
center
Royce
his first
Lewis.
time. Rodriguez,
That's away.
a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
With that fastball, even though
Now
it's high
batting,
velocity,
catcher,
you've got to
Mickey
live on the outer
Gasper.
edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now at the plate, Mickey Gasper. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Liner, base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Austin Martin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One strike.
On the ground to the left. Off balance feed, there's one. And a run scores on the double play.
Up next for the Twins.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's Trevor Larnach. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lucas has this one sized up. Brings it in. And that's the third out. So they get one run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Twins 6 and the Jays nothing. And we're back. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, George Springer. Ball one there.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
In the air, out towards right center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Close, but call the ball. 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Called strike right there.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two now. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short. Sends it across to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. Rodriguez back to work. That catches the corner.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Keishel, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. And now 2-1. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
2-2.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-2.
Okay.
The Twins up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt
And
Wallner.
next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score.
Well, that certainly feels good
Now
when you
batting,
can win the
the
at-bat
first baseman,
after being
Edward
down in the
Jr.
count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Julian at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Wallner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next offering upstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And here is James Outman. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside corner, there's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases. Third home run of the season. It's 9-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Yariel Rodriguez departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching
On the mound
Blue
now,
Jays.
Shane Bieber. Hasn't
Number
pitched in the
57.
last 3 days.
Shane Bieber.
Now here is Royce Lewis. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 9-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now Addison Barker. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
batting,
Lets the defense
catcher,
work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Mickey Gasper. The wind to kick the pitch. Fastball is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez appears to be getting loose. Nance, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Lucas makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Martin.
So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. First pitch, and he just misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count even at 1. Just missed. And that's down and away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Right side, Jimenez slings to first, and that's an out.
Now batting, shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brooks Lee. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, not close. Runner at third, 2 away. it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field, and that is Springer. He's got it, and that is that. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. His July and August splits there.
Ernie Clement.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one not close. And it's 2-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next offering upstairs.
Careful.
This to center field. Outman on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
France stands in now and watches strike one. A little bit high maybe, and the count is 1-1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball two. Two balls, two strikes.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres.
So up next for
Jimenez.
Toronto, Andres Jimenez. Flied to left his first time. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, George.
So the batting order turns over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, one out. Foul ball. One out. Runners at first and second. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting, center
and now for the
fielder,
Jays,
Nathan
Lucas. Line drive, and it stays fair. Coming home. 1 run scores. Here comes another. He's in there. And it's 9-2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Lucas at second with 2 down. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-0. Bo Bichette on deck for the Blue Jays. That one finds the corner, and the count is 3-1. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. And here's a 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, his 22nd homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-4. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts, finally squared one up. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. First pitch just misses. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And there's the strike. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside, 1-2 to count. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 9-6.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joe Ryan gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Number 62 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Smoked into left, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Digging in, Ernie Clement. And that's outside. Fly ball to right. Wallner. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-6. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
At the plate,
Leading
Luke
off for
Keishel.
Minnesota, second baseman Luke Keishel.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now one missed.
2 strike. Two and 2.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff
Now
man
batting,
comes
right
up, gets in a
fielder,
scoring
Matt
position.
Wallner.
Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner, looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt, that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto. You can do it.
Fastball is outside. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Close, but called a ball. 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because
Now
if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. One run across Walner. Around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sir Anthony Dominguez is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Brendan Little into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Julian stands at second with no outs. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Hard hit left side. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 straight.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Now fly ball to right center. Lucas hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Mickey Gasper.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Mickey Gasper. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Just off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ty France. Foul ball there. And now it's even up. Movement in the bullpen. Thomas Hatch, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 61 getting cranked up as well. That's to third. Lewis throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And here is Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Twins leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The other way, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 down, base is empty, and the batter is George Springer. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Two outs. Soft contact in the air and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Twins 11 and the Blue Jays 6.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Nance. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Austin Martin digs in now.
Left fielder Austin Martin.
And a slider in there for a strike. Nance sets, fires. Grounds one to short. In the dirt, nice pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Trevor Larnach now at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. And that just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 56, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brule also throwing. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Brooks Lee.
2 outs, base is empty. Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. The shortstop takes a ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Barker makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Two now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
That one the other way. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and Bichette is retired. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 5. It's 11-6. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Nance back to work, and he takes a strike. just missed. That missed by a lot. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, right fielder, Matt
So a man
Wallner.
at first. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. That one misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Strike at it. Take your base.
First and
Now
second.
batting,
No
the first
outs.
baseman,
Edouard
Edouard
Julien will hit next.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
On the ground, could be 2. The throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base.
Now batting,
They're in a
center
really good
fielder,
spot with 2
James
runners in
Outman.
scoring position.
James Outman, the next to hit.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Check swing, called strike. Second and third, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Strike 2. Struck him out without a swing. Strike 3 called, and a slider at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Keishel on third. Wallner at second with 2 gone. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. And that's in for a strike. That one catches the zone. 3-2 now.
3 ball, 2 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Minnesota,
now as they hand the ball to a
number
fresh arm to
56.
start the bottom of the 9th. Thomas Hatch.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So digging in, Addison Barger. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Hit on the ground, a short lead. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And now, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one is inside. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's towards center. Outman moving under this one. Makes the catch. And there's two down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. So it's their last chance in this one. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins slug their way to a win in this one.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.